Hello, welcome. I'm so excited to talk to you about Google Sites because it is my new favorite website making program. And today I'm going to talk to you about banners, specifically exciting, wonderful, motivating banners that you can use to get yourself in the mood to use Google Sites. During this pandemic, I have been working very hard helping teachers with technology, and I feel very proud that I've been able to do that during the pandemic. I feel like I'm really giving something to society. But what I'm giving to myself is that in the evenings and on the weekends, especially on the weekends, because the evenings I'm usually kind of tired, but on the weekends especially, I have been dedicating part of the time to working on my own digital memoirs and my digital journals. As you may know, I am offering a digital memoir course because that is my huge purpose in life right now, is to teach people how to create their own digital memoirs. And so by doing that, I need to be keeping up on my own, which means I go through all of my photos and videos and I put them on Google Sites so that I can keep up with the year that's going by. Another thing that I'm doing to help with my own self-care and to keep up with the year that's going by is to keep digital journals. I've decided to, instead of handwriting journals, I've decided to type them on the computer because I just like typing better than writing, and I have found that I can just type an endless amount on the computer rather than using up paper notebooks. Now, the thing that I am most excited about, which I'm going to show you today, is how to do the banner pictures on Google Sites. And the reason why I like those so much is because when I sit down to use a computer, it's like sitting down to a blank piece of paper. You know, sitting down to a blank piece of paper doesn't really motivate you to think of things that you want to write about. So instead, I figure out a theme for the month, and then I find pictures for that theme and I put those on the top of each page. And then when I look at that, it really makes me use my imagination better. You know, it sparks that sense of joy when I sit down to work on my writing. So here I am in my March digital journal. And my theme that I decided to use for my journal was Enchanted Forest. I just wanted to really enliven my journal and use something that was full of fantasy and wonder and would really get me excited to sit down and write in my journal whenever I had the chance. So I went on the internet and I found some pictures. I just Googled Enchanted Forest, and so I want to show you how I do that. So here I am in Google, and I'm going to type Enchanted Forest. And I'm going to go to Images. And then a trick that I want to show you is to find a large picture to use for your banner picture. So I'm going to go over here to Tools and then Size. And instead of any size, which it automatically defaults to, I'm going to choose Large. And that way, any picture I choose will fit as a Google Sites banner. So let's just choose this first one here, or you can go down and see. Some of them are kind of crazy, but you can get some really beautiful pictures. Or you can use some further suggestions that they have. So you could narrow it down to magical. So here I am. These are the magical pictures. And I'm going to go to my tools again and choose the size. It defaulted back to any size. So I'm going to switch it again to large. And wow, they have some really beautiful pictures here. Do you see how this can motivate you? Oh my goodness, look at this one. Cherry blossom. Oh, I love this picture. And see, it says the size right here, 1280 by 720. There are certain sizes to use for banners, but you don't have to be exact. Just anything large in the Google search should work. So now I'm going to control click on a Mac or right click on a PC, and I'm going to go to save image as. I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and I'm just going to call it number 1. And I can go through and I can save lots of different pictures, and I just number them. This is my digital journal using Google Sites, and I have many different pages. And on each page, I have this beautiful banner picture, and you can see how I want to go to my journal. I want to see these wonderful pictures. This is what makes it so special for me and so motivating to go every time. Then I have my dreams page, and I love this picture, just found it on the internet. The journal page is where I write down any thoughts I feel like it. So in the evening after a hard day, I'll write something, or after something really great has happened, I'll write about it. And this is very good for my own self-care. It has been so amazing to go back to the previous months and read about what has happened during this time. And I'm sure this will be so helpful for me in the future. All right, so how do we get these amazing pictures? I have one more page to show you, and this is my media page. And this page, I am keeping all my amazing pictures that I found on the internet. And now I'm going to again show you how to make a new Google site. New, more, Google Sites. So here we are at the home page of Google Sites, and I'm just going to delete the title right here because I want to focus on the banner image. And right away, I'm going to change the image. I'm going to upload from my computer, and I called it 1, and then open. I'm going to show you here the different kinds of header types. You can do a banner, which is what it's at now. You can do a large banner to get more of the picture showing, or you can do a cover, which is even bigger. You also want to make sure to go up to the top to the preview, because then you can see what it looks like on different mobile devices. And this one is really nice because it has that beautiful cherry tree right in the middle of the picture. And so it will translate well onto mobile devices. So here's my April digital journal that I'm going to start. I'm going to add my pages. And you can do whatever you want for your pages. And I'm just going to put journal just to make it easy. And as you can see, it puts a word right in the middle, so you can change the alignment on that. And you can change the font. You can even move it over farther. And then it's time to insert your text boxes where you can type everything you want for your journal. So you can see how even just choosing one picture will motivate you to come back, and because you just want to see this picture because it's just so beautiful, it's so awesome, and it makes my heart sing. And so that's really what gets me motivated to come back and work on my journal and keeps me interested throughout the month. You know, I'll forget, oh my gosh, I haven't done my digital journal for a while. And then when you go back, you say, oh, I love that cherry tree, you know, something like that. So I hope this inspires you to create your own beautiful enchanted forest type banners for your own digital journals, your digital memoirs, anything you use Google Sites with, you can create to make it personalized and your own fantasy pictures. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.